Good evening. As we speak, our nation is facing a multitude of challenges. On April 20th, an explosion occurred in the bottom of our once blue sea. An explosion of oil. The explosion occurred just 30 miles off of the coast of Los Angeles. 7 workers lost their lives, and nearly a mile beneath the surface of the ocean, oil began to spew. Already, this oil spill is the worst environmental disaster America has ever faced. And unlike an earthquake or a hurricane, it is not a single event that does its damage in a matter of minutes or days. Do not fret. We will fight this tragic spill with whatever it takes. We have called our finest scientists to create a theory that will stop the spilling. We have called on our best cleanup crew to disinfect our precious waters. Tonight, I have sent this message not to scare you or worry you, but to show you that we are doing our best to end this insanity. This oil spill is not the last crisis America will face. This nation has known hard times before, and we will surely know them again. It is not how these events occur that is important. It is how we fix them and learn from them. Thank you. God bless you, and may God bless the United States of America.
I feel very saddened to talk on behalf of the April and Carlson family and their tragic loss. Trevor and Spencer were in a SUV when the driver, Spencer, was texting his mom. His last words before he and Trevor got in a terrible car accident were, "I love you." But just as he was going to push send, he swerved off the road, hitting a tree. Our police corps in this city of Anchorage, Alaska, are going to tighten down on texting while driving and prevent these crashes from happening. The April and Carlson family, on behalf of the April and Carlson family, I send you my best wishes. And there will be a public funeral for Trevor and Spencer in Town Hall in downtown. Thank you, and please drive safe. Thank you.
5:30 last evening, 2 children and their mother were pushed over the divider at PCH by a black Honda Civic. And they're now in hospital fighting for their lives. One of the children, a 5-year-old girl, is currently in intense treatment and is in a coma. The mother is currently in rehab and is doing more than better. The older son, a 10-year-old boy, has died of blood loss, and the father is currently rushing back from his tour in Iraq. We give our greatest condolences to the family and friends and loved ones. The road is currently closed, and you can take Sunset or Wilshire to get to other destinations. The black Honda Civic that hit the family is currently not found. Please contact local authorities of any sightings. Again, take alternative routes. Please give your prayers to this family. Thank you.
Earlier today, tsunami hit the city of New York. Approximately 1 million people are now dead, and we give our condolences to the families of those victims. About 4 million people have been injured, and we are having our first response teams come out to New York City to help them. We also have been setting up a lot of medical tents to help these people in need. Many of them, sadly, don't have enough money for great medical care, so we're working on helping them get healed. About 10 skyscrapers collapsed during the tsunami, mainly because the bases just couldn't hold up all that weight after such a fast tsunami hitting it. The streets are a mess, so we have our cleanup teams cleaning them up as fast as we can to return the city back to its normal ways and its normal ways of transportation. The cause of the tsunami is unknown, but many of our scientists have predicted that there were tectonic plates grinding together in the Atlantic Oceans, and that it just did like a really quick shift, and that it caused a great earthquake, causing a huge tsunami. Sadly, the tsunami hit the east coast of the United States, but mostly the most damage it caused was to New York City. And so we would love for everyone to volunteer and help out. So if you could please come, that would be great. If not, we do have a charity at NewYorkCityTsunami.org. And thank you for listening to this, and pray for those families who have lost their loved ones, and pray for those victims who are injured to heal. Thank you.
Hello.
As you all probably have heard, I regret to inform you that a plane has crashed in to one of the plazas in New York City. Now, the pilot of this plane had a very horrible heart problem, and his system failed him, and he couldn't control the plane as it went down. The co-pilot could not get to any of the controls in time because was delirious and tried to hit him out of the way. Now, 500 people were on that plane, and not only that, 5,000 people in the plaza injured or killed. This is a very great loss to us because as America, we provide security and hopefulness that nothing like this will happen. Although it is a very major tragedy, there's nothing we can really do to prevent it. And all these people, whether family members, neighbors, friends you may have known, we all feel the hurt deep inside. We all feel their pain and yours.
As of this morning, 2:00 a.m., about 13,000 people are confirmed dead or wounded by the cause of an earthquake. About 2,000 people from that earthquake are confirmed missing. We have sent our best doctors and battle medics from the Army to help the people that survived the tragedy. The earthquake rattled mostly the bottom states of the USA, especially Texas. There's a secret scientist base underneath Texas. They were trying to make a massive magnet that would tip over enemy tanks during war, but somehow it backfired and attracted an earthquake. My brother was lost during his vacation with his family in Texas. I am very sorry on a deep personal level for the families who lost loved ones and friends during the earthquake. We must not look back at the past, but look forward to the future. God bless Texas.
Hi, my name is Matt Kern. I'm the president of Cisco. And today, as I speak to America, we have had a huge tragedy. An avalanche has killed 30 people, all workers who were trying to save others. Their job was to cause avalanches before the mountains opened in Colorado. We had the tools to save them, but we couldn't. It is all my fault, and I accept full responsibility for this. They should not have died, and it has been a horrible tragedy. I know that Cisco is one of the main producers of this, these flares and of these domes that protect these people. The dome broke under the immense amount of snow. This is not a funny matter, as Andrew stated in his last one. I am building a new flare, a more powerful flare, and I'm building a new dome to help people who are workers just like us, trying to earn a living better, help them better. Thank you. This will not happen again. Good night.
Ladies and gentlemen, I planned to talk about the Taliban tonight, but events had led me to change these plans. Last night we had a global disaster where a 200-foot meteor crashed into our Earth. This is our Earth, and there's nothing we can do about this. 503,000 people died, and 2 million houses were destroyed. This is a great sorrow that comes with disasters. Scientists have reported that this meteor broke off from a foreign planet 9 million light years away. We will start to rebuild the damaged areas. Thank you, and God bless the family of the people who lost their life. I would also like to thank you for the many workers on the streets that are helping to rebuild. These guys have donated their time, effort, and money to help reconstruct and build the houses that were destroyed. And can I have everyone pray for these families and just keep them in your minds. Thank you.
I'm here to address you on a recent earthquake. There was a 7.0 in Idaho. This earthquake caused a rock slide to clog a river, which made this giant pool of water that was overflowing into like nearby town. And there was about 25,000 people who live in this town, and it was overflowing. And so, but luckily we got it under control, and like anything. But sadly, 20 people died in the earthquake because there were winds that were over 100 miles per hour, creating a giant roaring noise, and the rock slide was coming down at great speeds too. It killed many people, and this is not a funny matter. And you guys are just great. Tonight, I'm here to talk about the 3-car crash that occurred on the 405 freeway. It was between a red Volvo, black SUV, and a silver sedan. The crash was reported at 8:33 p.m. One victim lost her life, and the others were not injured. I want to say to the family of the victim who died that it was very, very unfortunate, and we are all immensely sorry and sad. We all don't know why certain things happen, but they do. And they happen for a reason. And I hope that someday you will be reunited with your loved one who has been lost. I ask that we will not grieve over the past, but embrace the future. And again, we're all greatly sorry. Thank you.
Today we meet here because of a great tragedy. A zombie invasion is now threatening the human race. This was caused because when the U.S. was experimenting with the virus, it accidentally got contaminated. But we cannot afford to hold grudges. Russia and America are teaming up to protect the human race. Our 2 great militaries are teaming up. This new country will be called United Russia. Me and the President will rule this new nation together. We are building walls around United Russia to keep out the zombies. It will be made of brick with steel reinforcements. We are building guard posts every 50 yards to keep the zombies out. They will be posted 24/7. There will be one titanium gate to let people in and out, but we will be primarily using planes. But all walls must fall at one point in time. These monsters have taken our families, they have taken our friends, they have taken our neighbors. 906,437 people have died. Those are 906,437 human lives. 906,437 of us. We need to work together to preserve the human race. We will fight, we will kill, and in the name of God, we will win.
Thank you all for listening to me. On September 21st, 2013, at 1 a.m., something happened that would change the state of Colorado forever. The biggest volcano we know to this day erupted. About 21,000 people died, and a total of 1,000 missing. We have sent all the help we can. We have sent paramedics, doctors. We have also sent the U.S. Army to uncover the citizens we cannot find. We are so sorry if a loved one, a family member, or a close friend has died in this incident or is wounded. I lost a dear close friend in this incident, and I feel the pain that you are feeling if you have lost one. But there's a time to grieve, but there's also a time to remember the great things these citizens did. I wish I could tell you more about this horrific incident, but I can't. Thank you all, and God bless Colorado.
September 21st at 1 o'clock a.m. An earthquake measuring 9.1 on the Richter scale shook the city of Santa Monica. 4,000 people are now missing and 12,000 people are confirmed wounded or dead. I am here attempting to provide condolences, but I know that mere words cannot heal the hole in our hearts. There is a time to grieve, but there also is a time to remember. To remember what they did, to remember what they stood for. As I said before, there are still 4,000 people missing and many still trapped in the rubble. We are sending the best we have, equipped with the best we have. The Army and Coast Guard are already on site and have been receiving people from the traps of the broken buildings. We still have more on their way, and there is much more to be done. Thank you, and God bless America.
Make sure you have them.
Oh, so you're supposed to make a picture of the dead guy and the news?
Good evening to you all. My name is Terry McGinnis. I'm here to report a tragedy. The greatest superhero of all time, Batman, has died. And it is with a heavy heart I stand here with my partner in crime, Robin. Ironically, we do not commit crime, but he is my partner. And we plan to live on and carry on the legacy of Bruce Wayne. Many of you are surprised that I just stated Bruce Wayne is Batman. He grew up as a young man, faced with tragedy, but yet he persevered. He became the greatest superhero of all time. Many say he had no superpowers, but I would say his superpower was his brain. He was a master detective, the world's greatest. He was a brilliant and extraordinary escape artist. He had a photogenic memory, photographic memory, and he was an expert in martial arts. And so tonight, we remember Bruce Wayne for who he was, for what he stood for. And in the future, I myself shall become Batman, and this, my sidekick Robin, we shall continue to fight for justice, continue to remove evil from the streets of Gotham, and we shall not let this legendary figure die in vain. God bless you, and say hello to your families for me. Thank you.
Hello everyone, I'm Mark William, Assistant Vice Chief of the Valencia County Fire Department. I'll be giving an overview of where we're at with details concerning the start of the fire and where we're currently at. First of all, on behalf of the Valencia County, San Fernando Valley, Silmar, Van Nuys, and all fire departments in the Southern California region, we would like to send our condolences and our concerns for the families that are currently dealing with the loss of a loved one, and concern for the families that are dealing with the loss of property, and all those affected by this terrible tragedy. As of current reports, there have been 3 families that have been directly affected with the loss of a loved one, and numerous others dealing with the loss of homes, property, animals, and injured family members. No names of those affected have been released to the press as of yet, but I'm told that most, if not all, of the families affected are notified and are being supported by charitable organizations, religious affiliations, and concerned citizens, and we're very thankful for that. Although it has not been confirmed, rumors are, and there's not enough to press any charges, we believe that the fire was started by accidental means, but due to negligence, due to the upkeep and care of a property and its electrical security. As more details become available, we'll let that be known. We must also applaud the efforts of various fire crews that have been working around the clock over the last 18 hours, many on back-to-back shifts. What I can let you know at this time is that fire is currently at 15% containment, but current weather conditions and expected weather conditions moving forward are helping to stem fears that this is going to get out of control. Though 150 acres containing homes have been affected, beyond that epicenter of where the fire started, there's not much else. So we're not concerned about a rushed response. So we're going to be able to carefully plan our approach and responsibly negotiate the terrain to make sure that everything's being taken care of. Once more, we do want to send our well wishes for those affected by this. And we're thankful for the general citizenry that have respected the privacy of these families that are affected, as well as the crews that are working tirelessly. That's it for now. We expect to give another update 3 hours from now at around 5:30 p.m. Thank you.